it's something that is served as like every town in the cities, Charlotte is really good.
She said you, whoever it was that was up there, it's
Just direct FEMA people and all the other people. And then, remember when they run out of manpower,
she didn't think
they
nobody
still
was.
need manpower, so the same thing would happen.
She was trying to describe the person, I said, the only person I can
Those
think.
people would still be in the south.
Oh, yeah, yeah. How many ham operators is
In Stokesdale, it's about 90.
it really? Is it that
Don't
many
spill
people
it.
that's got radios?
There's 90
She said everybody was up there talking to.
How many of them actually have a ham set up here?
It's hard for me to tell.
I hadn't seen any, which now for back in the development, I wouldn't see
If
anywhere.
you drove around my warehouse, you would know. I have no tower, I hold wire. 1,100 feet of wire hanging in the air.
Really?
Variety
Good.
of antennas.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wait a minute.
Because to put a tower up, it's $100,000.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I knew, I told him.
So I have every, I have to send you quarter pound. But one day it was in Stokesdale.
How far does it reach out? How far is your radio?
Around the
reach?
world.
Really? With what you got set up?
That's what he told me earlier. So that's coming your way, but you just don't know. It's just like the storm. It's coming your way.
How's Ukraine going? Are they
They
making
don't
any
talk
headway?
too much about it.
Really?
But I know
Probably
They
pretty
don't
sure.
talk too much about it.
they'll say, oh, I got the, sometimes we're talking to them, and you can sign it back. I gotta go.
They're liable to hit
I don't know how these people live.
Putin. Just, they done got used to it. They,
But the one thing that's interesting is, they go to this, that they get people and bring us across the world. Only one. They just want to live in peace. The politics is the same everywhere. I had a guy one day tell me, and he's not a crazy, he says to me,
Hey, Chuck.
realize you guys have.
Now, Tommy, since you got some free legal advice, you got to stay through the meeting. You can't leave early.
George, Putin tried to get into NATO.
We don't either.
Yeah, we don't either.
Yeah, but you
He wanted to be in NATO. George Bush
I think we are at the
said
end.
no.
The sound machine will tell us.
Keep on.
We'll put our sound machine on and we'll know how long we'll be in there. Yeah.
Oh, ain't no telling. Well, ain't no telling.
So it's just a thought that,
Hey, Rob.
That's something to think about. I mean, that's the first time I've thought about it, so,
it's,
you'd have to think about, that'd be something for everybody to just counsel on and talk about.
I have a neighbor of mine that's from the States. I tried to move her, brother, she can't talk for
Yeah.
So I'm forever talking about New York's close by and something.
Good, Chuck. Hope you're doing good, buddy.
Yeah, but I have friends who live there.
Yeah.
There's no limitation on who can speak.
Oh, yeah. That's neat.
2-3 days ago, I had a conversation with the space station.
No dang.
Because they're only 12 miles up in the air. So when they fly over,
That's pretty neat.
not that far away.
That's pretty neat. So the earth ain't flat.
But the good thing is, most of the time, there's no politics. They keep all that stuff out of it.
How you?
Yeah, really, that's the best thing to do. Best thing to do. We get ready to get started. Yeah. All right, thank you, Mark.
Hello, hello. How are you doing? Good.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Hey, chap. Okay, clock on the wall says 7 o'clock. It is Friday, January the 23rd, 2026, and I hereby call this meeting to order. If we could all rise and have the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. If we could all bow for the invocation, please. Dear Heavenly Father, as we gather tonight to serve our community, we pause for a moment of reflection. We give thanks for all the blessings of this town, for the spirit of cooperation that guides us in our decisions, the strength of our people, and the wisdom to act with integrity and fairness. We are mindful today of the weather approaching our region, the threat of ice and freezing rain that may make travel difficult and challenge the safety of our neighbors. We ask for guidance, dear Lord, in our work, that we may make decisions that protect and support all who live and work here, especially those who may be vulnerable during this storm. Lord, please grant us the patience, grant us calm hearts, and clear our minds as we deliberate. Help us to lead with compassion and to remember that our highest calling is to serve one another with courage and care. Lord, may we work that we do tonight reflect our commitment to this community and our desire for peace, safety, well-being for all. Dear Lord, please be with those with special needs. Help them, dear Lord, that they may be met. Lord, help us to help each other. For it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight on a Friday night with the threat of inclement weather. But right away, we'll go here and review and adopt the agenda.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion that we adopt the agenda as published.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Rigsby. Any discussion? Take the vote. Mr. Rigsby?
Aye.
Mr. Foy?
Aye.
Mr. Langus?
Aye.
And I am also aye. And Mr. Wagner, at this point in time, we are missing Mr. Jones. If you would have the minutes reflect that, please. Okay. Item number 3 is public comments from the floor. I do have a speaker card here. Mr. Nadell, would you like to speak?
Good evening. Mark Nadell, 8211 Wendy Gale, Stokesdale. I wanted to come up with a suggestion that maybe the town may be interested in. As you know, obviously, the storm that's coming about could cause some real issues. But if you look back, the amateur radio community, with which I'm a part of, has the ability to set up and establish a emergency communications network, as we've done, the group I'm involved with has done nationally, and we did, as you probably saw some of the news stories that went on in the past with Hurricane Helene. We did a lot of work sending messages, communication, connecting departments together. It's a major production to put a program like this together. There's a national organization called the American Radio Relay League, which is the group that kind of oversees all amateur radio operators. We are federally licensed by the U.S. government, and I wanted to see if the town may have some interest in having a station set up within Town Hall, an emergency communications type of station, because in the event, for example, the storm that's coming in tonight, if we were to get 1 inch of ice, I can assure you that we all know what's going to happen. The real problem is there will be no communications, because cell phones will go down, because the power won't be working, all the things that we take for granted, and there's really no ability to communicate within, let's say, toward Guilford County. Guilford County has a unit set up. It's called an ARES, Amateur Radio Emergency Service Network, of volunteers that man in their emergency communication center, and they work with other counties and other towns. There would be an investment involved. I could take a look at all the information, but I want to see if that's something that the town may be interested in, because if it is, then I would like to step forward, bring in someone from the national organization, make a presentation so you can see exactly how it works, what's involved with it. but I don't want to go that far unless there may be some interest within the town. And that's,
Well, I certainly appreciate that, and we will take that into consideration, Mr. Nadell. This is a special call meeting tonight, so we really can't take any action on it
Exactly.
at this point, other than what's on the agenda. But certainly, we'll talk about this amongst ourselves here, and we'll get in touch with you. I think
That's
it's a
fine.
very
That's all I'm
valid
asking, right.
suggestion. I think it's something that we do need to consider, bearing in mind also that hopefully this is a once in a very infrequent occurrence, but
Right.
but certainly it's something that we need to be mindful of.
I mean, anything's possible. We could have a problem with a propane explosion someplace. I mean,
Sure.
who knows what? But I'm just asking, if you would take it into consideration, let me know, and at that point, then we can make a decision. I'll make a decision how to move forward. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Okay. We'll move along with the agenda then. Item number 4 is consideration of health and/or ancillary insurance options for full-time Town of Stokesdale staff. And this is my agenda item. The renewal of this coverage comes up February the 1st, so this is a matter of importance for us to make a decision tonight. Your packet, gentlemen, includes a lot of information from our broker at Salem Benefits, Nathan Jones. A lot of information in there. Long story short, we've got 2 proposals on the table. The first proposal is a renewal of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield coverage that we currently have. The second is an alternative that he has offered, and it's actually through the North Carolina Chamber of Commerce Multiple Employer Welfare Arrangement. That's the MEWA. This program offers better coverage at lower premiums, and there's a chart in your packet that gives you some of the details on that. The per employee premium under this plan is $600.90 per month and per employee. And that is compared to the renewal that was offered at $961.55 per month per employee. So that's a $360.65 per month difference, which is substantial. Now, there are some additional costs associated with the new program. Those include membership to the North Carolina Chamber of Commerce. Right now, that annual membership fee is $650. There is also a monthly $5 per employee charge that goes directly to the Chamber of Commerce for membership in the insurance program, and that is reported on a monthly basis. We currently pay Salem Benefits a monthly administration fee of $175, and that's to file reports on our behalf to the insurance carrier and various other entities that require those. Due to additional reporting, that fee would go up to $215 per month. But all things considered, the cost of the chamber plan is $3,017.80, less than the renewal that has been offered by Blue Cross and Blue Shield that we talked about just a second ago. So that is an annual savings of $3,000. Now, the town currently pays 85% of the premiums to the insurance premiums, and the employees that are covered under the plan pays 15%. Under the proposed chamber plan, the cost to the town would be $794.93 per month, or $9539.18 annually. The cost to the employee would be employees. Right now, there are 2 employees covered under this plan, so that would be $90.14 per month, or $1,081.62 annually. With careful consideration, based on these factors, the town and our employees would be best served to move the health care coverage to the North Carolina Chamber of Commerce Multiple Employer Welfare Arrangement. And at the same time, I would like for us to consider the town paying 100% of the insurance premiums for this plan. And certainly I can go into various details for that. Naturally, as a small town, we compete with larger municipalities and counties for the same employees. We don't always have the flexibility to compete on the salary, so the benefits matter a lot. I know that I tell my children when they're looking at jobs and the various things to consider in looking at employment opportunities, that benefits is a big deal, and they don't often consider those. But paying 100% of the employee premiums is a powerful recruitment tool and a retention tool. It allows us to stay competitive without permanently increasing the base pay. And of course, that compounds year after year. It helps us attract good candidates, and it helps us keep the employees that we currently have. Certainly, there's multiple additional reasons for that. I think, just in short, and certainly we can have further discussion on this, and we will. But in short, this proposal provides recruitment, retention, supports our employees in a meaningful way, reduces the long-term cost associated with employee turnover, and reflects the values we want as an organization. It's an investment in our people. It provides stability and the quality of service we provide to the citizens of Stokesdale.
T, can I ask a couple questions, buddy?
Yes, sir.
The proposal that includes joining the chamber, that is gonna be still with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and do the benefits mirror what we have today?
They're actually better.
They're better.
And they're better from a perspective of reduced coinsurance percentages.
Okay, I've jotted down numbers, and I'm gonna show council the sheet that I'm looking at. It's agenda item number 4, it's the summary sheet. I'm looking at the middle there, which I think is the current plan, the renewal plan, right?
Yes,
So when I'm looking at the annualized premium, that amount is $13,638. Now, I'm gonna deduct, because you're talking about paying 100%, I'm gonna deduct the $1,730, which is what the employees pay today annually. With that, the cost to the town is $11,907.
that's correct.
Okay. And then similarly to below, I'm taking $10,620 and deducting $1,081.
That's correct.
Okay. So we're talking if we renewed today, it'd be 11,907 versus 9,539.
That's correct.
But you're proposing that the town pay the $1,081?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just gonna add those two numbers together, 1,081 plus 9,539, and then I'm gonna compare it to 11,907.
That's correct.
And the savings to the town is $1,287, plus the town is paying 100% of the employee premium, plus in your judgment that this is better insurance coverage?
It is.
Okay, that's all the questions I have, thank you.
I do have a question. Does this new group cover the dental and vision and all that?
They will. This was just the basic cost, and we'll talk about the dental and the vision separately
Okay.
Tonight?
tonight. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is, and the reason I started with this is because it is a different plan. The dental and the vision plans are renewals of the existing programs. Any other questions? Mr. Landry?
Oh, I don't know anything. Y'all explained it pretty good.
Now, I guess I'll make a motion. I'm gonna make a motion that we authorize staff to proceed in joining the Blue Cross Blue Shield alternate plan, which also includes a membership with the Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to authorize that the town pay 100% of the health premium for full-time staff, and that the financials, when you compare the two plans together, even when including the 100% premium, would yield a savings to the town of $1,287.01 annually. And also, the level of insurance comparable, and it's, in your opinion, it's better than what is offered today to our employees.
I'll second.
I do have just a point of order on that, Mr. Foy. Since these are two separate agenda items, the health plan and then joining the municipality or the Chamber of Commerce, should we vote on those separately?
We can, I would offer that even if I take the chamber out of this motion, we're in essence.
No, I understand, I just, from a formality standpoint.
But buddy, I'll do that, Mr. Formality.
All right.
We gotta have somebody do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I just want to be right.
I know you do, buddy. Chuck, what do you think? I'm flexible
Yeah,
here.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think we're fine,
Combining them?
yeah, combined, I think.
Okay.
One question I had though, is this 100%, so I know in my office, we have the premium for the employee only versus the dependents. And so is there a distinction in that, or do we have to worry about that?
We at this time do not offer coverage for dependents. Well, if we do, it'd be at full cost.
Okay, good. So the town pays zero of that.
That's
That's
correct.
correct.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Mr. Wagner doesn't have any dependents.
None to speak of.
Yeah, none to speak of.
Can you repeat that motion? No. Rigsby's done got me messed up here. I need to repeat the motion. Go ahead.
Just hit rewind on that YouTube video. 'Cause I don't-
Bailiff, can you reread the motion?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, T, hats off to you for, I know you spent a tremendous amount of research on this. I also know that you have a lot of professional acumen when it comes to insurance, given your career path. And I think you've put together a great win for the town, in that, we're putting nearly $1,300 back in our pocket. We're giving as good or better insurance to the employees. And we're helping out a little more on the premium, or I guess as much as we can on the premium.
Yeah.
So that's a win-win-win, buddy. Good job.
You ready for a vote?
Yes.
Mr. Rigsby,
Aye.
Mr. Foy,
Aye.
Mr. Landry.
Aye.
And I am also aye. Now, real quickly, I just want to touch on the dental, as I mentioned previously. The dental is duplicate coverage as expiring. The overall premium actually goes down a little bit. According to your spreadsheets, that's going to be in the second page of your handout there. The total annual reduction based on same coverage is $807.84, and that's with the same people covered as are currently covered under the program. The vision is in the next attachment there. Interestingly enough, the print is fairly difficult to read because it's so small. That's why we put it under the vision. No, I'm just kidding.
Well done.
But that actually goes up just a little bit based on same coverage, based on same people covered, an annual increase of $55. So that, again,
So the net there is about a gain of $750 to the town.
yeah. Yeah, so we're at,
So we're pushing $2,000. How does this coverage compare? Did you?
it's the same coverage, it's the same program as expiring. I take it back, I'm sorry, Mr. Foy. There is some of the co-pays have been reduced, and they have been rephrased in some of the maximums and stuff, but I think from a vision standpoint, they've made up maximums and minimums and then give discounts based on the products, whether it be lenses or frames.
Okay.
So it's very comparable coverage.
So your intent is to make a motion for both proposed coverages?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Now, The current vision and dental program is combined with a short-term disability program. They are written with different carriers. The dental and vision are both with Blue Cross and Blue Shield. And the proposal by the broker is that we go ahead now and roll over the dental and vision. It has a normal anniversary date of July 1st. So we want to move that to a February 1st effective date. And the reason for that is simplicity in rolling it over to the new chamber plan. They made it very easy
Okay.
to roll over that. We will allow the short-term disability to remain in force and will be addressed closer to the 7/1 effective date for that. So right now, we're saying that we want to renew not only the health care coverage, which we just voted on,
Right.
but also the vision and the dental with a February 1st effective date.
Okay. So once you have a motion, I'm ready to vote.
Can I put that in the form of a motion,
Sure.
just as I
Did
said?
all the work. You mean- I guess you did.
Okay, I move that we include the dental and the vision coverage as proposed in the premium proposals offered by Salem Benefits with a February 1st, 2026 effective date.
I'll second. You was done. Yeah, I second.
You got?
If you're done.
I'm done.
Thought I might interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No, I think I was done.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
the
I'll
last
second.
motion, the percentages was discussed. Is that to carry over to this one or no?
That's correct. This would carry over with 100% coverage. Thank you, Robbie, I appreciate it. So if you would add that to the motion.
And the numbers here are inclusive of that?
Yes,
Okay.
they are. These are annual numbers.
Okay, with the town paying 100%.
Yes, with the town paying.
And we're still saving $750 a year?
Yeah,
And the coverage is
the coverage is basically the same as expiring.
I think the
Wow,
co-pays are
T.
lower and so it's a little bit better.
Yep.
I think
Keep it
vision,
up.
you lose $10 on glasses, that's it.
But there's a discount on the
That's
actual
25%
face,
discount.
25% discount
That's
on that,
probably
anything over about.
more than
so.
10.
Okay, so we've got the motion, and are you good with the second?
Oh, yeah.
With,
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
Robbie, you're okay with all this, all right?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Good, sure.
thrilled.
You should be. You deserve it, though. That's okay.
any other discussion? I'll call for the vote. Mr. Rigsby?
I do have a real quick discussion, just
Okay,
looking at the numbers on, if you can help me make sure I'm not looking at this wrong. The employee-only premium is $34.76 a month on dental,
yes,
but it says our total monthly premium is $104. So, and I think it's because it has an employee spouse down there.
yes.
It's one. Is that, am I missing something? What spouse are we covering?
So Priscilla's husband is on the insurance, but she pays 100% of that premium.
Okay, okay. So that 69.52, we're not including in what we're paying. Is that what we're saying?
That's correct.
Okay, just want to be clear. All right, I'm aye.
Okay. Mr. Foy?
Aye.
Mr. Landrith?
Aye.
And I'm also aye. Okay. All righty. So we did combine the membership to the chamber with the previous discussion. So we'll move on to item number 6. Consideration of obtaining professional snow and ice removal services for drives, parking areas, and sidewalks at the Stokesdale Town Hall and/or Stokesdale Town Park. We'll need your help on this, Mr. Wagner.
Yes.
You want to address that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, let me get to the right page. Okay, here we go. So earlier in the week, after being made aware of the substantial weather that we're likely to encounter, I did reach out. I knew that from previous years of it being offered, our current vendor for lawn and
lawn care maintenance offers a service of ice and snow removal. And so I reached out to Mr. Herring and talked to him about what it would take for him to do that here, and if he could get some information together to provide to council so you can consider it. The first order of business was that he needed to know pretty quickly if this was something that council wanted to do, because he needed to rent a skid steer and park it here. And that's something that had to be done and was done. And so that was managed under the separation of the duties policy for an event that could, lead to detriment to staff and visitors coming to town hall. So your next, part of this is council needs to consider what the ceiling is that you're willing to pay this company to come and do the scraping. And so I reached out to him, asked him if he would answer just 4 quick questions for me. And I asked him what was his hourly service rate for snow and ice removal at the town hall and the town park. I asked him how many hours did he estimate it would take to remove the ice from the town hall entrance, both parking lots, sidewalks, and the front area of the building. And asked him about how many pounds of ice melt it would take to properly treat the sidewalks of the front area of the town hall. And then lastly, asked him how many hours did he estimate it would take to remove the snow and ice from the private roadway entrance to the town park, from Angel Pardue Road into the park, as well as both parking lots. And to those questions, he answered that it is an hourly rate of $175 an hour for an operator and 2 guys to be scraping sidewalks. So 1 person will be in the skid steer, scraping the parking lot, 2 guys will be on the sidewalks, scraping with shovels. He added that it's very hard to estimate the amount of time that it would take to do all of this, but he thought that the snow removal for the parking lots here at Town Hall and the sidewalks and front entrance would be anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. He added that the lower parking lots at the soccer field would take roughly 5 to 6 hours. And he said this could be less or more depending on how much snow and ice we get. He also added that the ice melt would be applied once the snow stops and the ground is cleared to keep it from freezing again, and he thought it would be a good idea for a second treatment applied prior to Monday morning. His estimate was that it would be anywhere from 100 to 200 pounds, $1 per pound. And to remove the snow and ice from the roadway entrance to the park, he thought would take 4 to 6 hours. But of course, if you decide to close the park and you close the gate, then he wouldn't go past the gate. So that's where we're at.
Okay, I would add too that this was done on Wednesday.
Yes, I did ask Robbie to go ahead and secure that. While the forecast was 24 inches of snow, now we're down to 2.4 inches of snow. But at the same time, I think we're gonna get a nice complement of sleet on top of that and freezing rain. So it's not gonna be real good. This is year number 7 for me up here, and really, we've been fortunate not to have to address this. We've got an inch or 2 here and there, but we haven't had a significant storm like this one's shaping out to be. Just looking ahead at the weather forecast, 30 degrees Saturday, 20 Sunday, 32 Monday, 35 Tuesday, 34 Wednesday, 31 Thursday, and 33 Friday. Those are highs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can't have a town hall parking lot with a sheet of ice on it all week. So we've got to do something. Unfortunately, it's not really inexpensive, I would say. I'm kind of running the numbers. When you include the rental, an hourly rate, plus the salt, the material cost of the salt itself, 8 hours would be $3,200. And then for each 2 hours, it goes up from there about $350. I will say that he estimated 200 pounds, 100 to 200 pounds of salt. A lot's changed, right? So I've included 400 pounds in kind of my what-if scenarios. So, 8 hours, I think the work could be done in 8 hours. He also said the more snow you had, the longer it would take, naturally. So I think 8 hours is a pretty reasonable time. But that comes at a cost of $3,200 for the town. But, again, something we should probably move forward with.
Is that including the cost to rent the skid steer?
It is, sir. Absolutely.
Very good.
That include the lower part of the park, or are you?
So, good question. I've got an agenda item after this that kind of expands on different items concerning our property and staff.
No, I agree 100%.
So,
I think we need to look at it differently.
so I don't, I'd like to see something plowed down there, I'm open to talking about even plowing the walkway. I mean, looking at the skid steer that he has, it's perfect for that. But, again, open to discussion there. So I don't know if 8 hours is the right number. I mean, 12 hours would be $3,900, so it'd be $700. 16 hours would be $4,600, so you're looking at $1,400 more than 8 hours. So certainly look to cancel on your on feedback on what that sweet spot is. And always approved higher, and should it not take as long, we wouldn't pay as much. But of course, he would know the number ahead of time and know not to exceed that. And Robbie, just for clarification, could you just relay on where we are to the budget, where this would come out? I know you spoke with Kim, so.
Yeah. Get it back to the front here. So, my opinion, this could certainly be covered under the general fund, line item 40500, Town Hall Repairs and Maintenance. For this fiscal year, which we're halfway through, we budgeted $10,500. We've spent $1,147, so between now and June 30th, we still have $9,352.52 remaining in that line item.
How much have we spent?
$1,147.48. So we've spent right at 11%.
How much is left?
$9,352.52.
And the budget's 10 flat?
10,500.
Okay, thank you.
What other expenses we got that may come up?
Town hall repairs and maintenance, you just don't know. It's anything that could break here or there. I'd say if we've only used 11,
Scheduled or anything?
we don't have anything scheduled right now. I look at it, we're officially over halfway through the fiscal year. We've only spent 11%. I'd say we're in a very good place with that.
I can answer your question from my perspective, Jimmy. Just something I'm interested in and working on is getting the HVAC maintenance plan that we have, just a service plan. I don't think that'd be a huge number, but it'll probably have a comma in it. So I don't know the exact cost. I'm working on proposals for that.
And would you want to do that prior to the next fiscal year?
Certainly, if there was a budget crunch, I'd roll it to next year. But my intention is to have something in the next month or so.
Prep for the
Yeah.
summer season.
Certainly.
It'd be good to have it serviced.
Y'all think this is gonna be the only ice storm we get this
That
year?
was what
No, I
was
think
wondering about.
potentially next week we could get one too, according to the people that do this for a living.
Cause we, a couple of ice storms, we can get 10 grand up quick, 30-some.
Yeah, I think that's a challenge that governments have. No precipitation for 5 years and then you get slammed.
Yeah, okay, that's where it goes.
What was the, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make a motion so we can at least discuss it and get it moving.
Okay.
I'll make a motion that we authorize our landscape contractor to spend up to 8 hours of scraping and ice melt on Town Hall, with the primary focus on the front lots and up to the gate.
Okay, I'll second it.
And anytime,
So just the cost of the 8 hours would be $3,200.
right,
So $3,200.
$3,200.
Okay.
I think that's good.
And I would just with caveat that if he does come up, so would it be authorizing $3,200 and anything outside of this area up here, he could work on sidewalks, walking paths in the park to make up the 8 hours.
I think that's good. So, I'd even offer, you kind of ride range on all things property town hall, so just kind of get with Robbie and formalize that, and you can speak with Dominique, make him aware.
I do have one question. So I understand the 3,200, that covers 8 hours, that's 1,400, and also 1,400 for the skid steer.
It does.
If you want them to do ice melt, you're gonna have to factor that in the ceiling.
So we did, so the 1,400 rental, then the 1,400 labor for 8 hours, right? That's, let me make sure.
28,
Okay.
400.
So the rest will,
For ice melt, that's a
Yep.
lot of ice melt.
It's a ton of ice melt, which, you know,
It's gonna take some ice melt.
yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Unless something happens and
it's not a literal ton.
north of us or something.
okay, so okay, I see.
20% of a ton.
So 400 pounds roughly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, the park parts concerns me if we, I don't have anything against doing it up here. Because we're probably gonna have to be open or either shut down. But, if you go down to the park and just do halfway, I mean, you know, you get people out on the tracks. I mean, even if you do scrape, you're not gonna get those things scraped good enough. Somebody's gonna break their neck.
So you talking about the
People
trail?
Driving down, and you know how folks like to do donuts.
It is definitely
so-
my intent to close the park during this period.
Okay, well,
And-
I'm with you.
Yeah.
And
so we
Jim will
still
have an
got-
opportunity to make that motion under the next agenda item. Or you could do it now.
Well, let's finish this agenda item
Yeah.
and keep it under the agenda.
No, I'd be, I don't think y'all could be able to put them together. I'm okay with Jim doing it. But just saying, if you go down there halfway do it, just get people down there, and next thing you know,
they'll be down there.
well, nobody's gonna do much on the soccer field. I mean, if somebody wanna come up and sled, they can sled back here or something, but, those tracks, from what I see it coming, it may not get anything, but,
So,
you put people on those tracks,
Let me just do this. Let's authorize $3,200 as we stated. We'll talk to Dominique and just tell him to go up to the fence.
Okay.
And we'll just stop right there with the money, and then we'll relook at the park later this week. Because if we decide that we want to do the park, then we probably do need to do the whole park. But I'm more inclined to close the park until, it becomes passable, because I agree with you. If we do the parking lot and the sidewalks, the walking path is still gonna be frozen. And there's no way we can afford to do the whole walking path, scrape it, salt it, maintain it. With this kind of freezing weather, that's a lot to do.
well, I mean, if somebody goes down with it, if it's ice and it's snow and they go down there, they see what they're getting, and if we go and do it, halfway, and that's pretty much what you're gonna do. I mean, you're not going, it probably costs as much to do that back there as it would here.
Or more.
I just think you're gonna be setting people up to,
My biggest concern about down there is if we leave it open, then people are gonna be driving on the fields.
yeah,
That's my
a big
concern. So I'd rather close it from that aspect, and then we won't have to pay to clean it until.
Still probably have some four-wheelers
Oh, I know.
that went down.
Well, so
yeah,
But at least if the gate's shut,
Yeah.
they're not supposed to be there.
And I'll say we have cameras, so if anybody is listening.
yeah.
It'll be hard to
I'm sure they're
recognize
not, but
toboggans and all that
your
good stuff
motion,
on
Mr. Rigsby, is to,
spend up to $3,200, and I'll amend what I said earlier, to spend up $3,200 on ice melt and clearing the town hall parking lot.
in the drive up to the gate? Do you want to include the access road up to the gate, or?
Yeah,
or
let's
no, just-
do that up to the closed gate.
Okay.
And, let's put Jim in charge of it, where if there's any kind of decision needs to be made, spending that money, that he can take care of it.
Kind of give them direction.
Yeah, he can put it under his
Good with
direction. That way we don't have to.
Yep.
Okay, and second still stands. Who did the second, Robbie?
I don't know.
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so you're still good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll call for a question and proceed with the vote. Mr. Rigsby?
Aye.
Mr. Foy?
Aye.
Mr. Landry?
Aye.
And I also am aye. Very good. Thank you, gentlemen. Okey-dokey. And similarly, to a related item, we've got the winter storm management concerning Stokesdale Town property and Stokesdale Town staff. Mr. Foy?
Yeah, this is, kind of a catch-all. I've had some things that I feel like we should, you know, talk about, but also, you know, if you guys have some things that are concerning, you know, the property here that we own, and also staff, you know, gives you an opportunity, being this is a special called meeting, to address those properly. So that was the intent of this. I think I have three things I want to talk about. One of them is who makes the decision to close town hall, should town hall close? And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I think 2 council members will be good. It can be Jimmy and Jim, Tim and Jim, T and Tim, you know, whoever. Just, we need somebody to do it.
In the past, I believe the mayor took that role. I'm not sure who the other person would have been, but I'm pretty sure the mayor took that role, part of the role, the admin side. So I would maybe defer that to the current mayor
Yeah,
and one
I
other
don't see no
councilman.
reason to even have a second person unless we have somebody in case he's, you know, incapacitated or something.
Yeah.
You know, and that'd be the mayor pro tem.
And certainly
I'm just saying,
yeah, and I'm just saying, and I'm, you know, happy to.
and you're right, you're
Yeah,
right.
I would certainly
Usually
think
fairly
that
close.
because Mr. Foy, closer proximity, and of course, I'm not too far away either. Jim, on the other hand, is a little bit further, and the conditions may be a little bit different for him to make a call. So I'm good with me and Mr. Foy, and
Yeah, that's fine. In case you can't get out, you can call. I mean, he's right there, and, you know, you gotta talk over things, but I mean.
Okay.
And I would say make that call, you know, Sunday night. You don't need to wake up and, you know, make that call Sunday night based on the temperature and what the condition of the parking lot is. And, you know, if it's a 2-hour delay or whatever, but just whatever you think is reasonable for town staff to get here safely.
All
You
right.
want to set a time on that? That way I can let staff know, hey, at this time, blank PM, you'll have an answer.
Yeah.
So what time would you?
I mean, you're gonna be closed, but
If we
yeah.
get if we get anything, and the temperature gonna be like they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want
We're not
Rob to have
gonna
to get
have
up
this
7
locked
o'clock in the
down.
morning and Derek forget to call him or get tired
Yeah,
up
but
on
Derek's
work
gonna sleep
call.
in Monday.
You know, so I say do it Sunday night and be done with it, because I don't think anything's going to improve from Sunday night from 6 o'clock to Monday morning, so.
It's probably all week.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and put that in motion for him, that Mayor Stevenson, will make the decision by 7 PM Sunday night.
a 7, okay.
You know, just so we don't have this issue again, I'm actually gonna make a motion that Mayor Stevenson, well, never mind.
No, that's a good motion.
Well, I don't,
Actually, that's a good motion. You
Just
can
make it-
tell him he's the one that does it.
The mayor
well,
and the mayor pro tem.
so, yes, that would be the intent of the
don't see
motion I was gonna
nothing wrong
make.
with-
I don't know if it falls under the agenda. The agenda is specific to this winter storm. The agenda item. What do you
Oh,
think,
yeah, that's right.
Chuck?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you wanted to deal with a hurricane in August, that would be outside the.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, well, we can take care of that, some other time. But yeah, Mayor T, make the decision, by Sunday at 7.
Perfect.
I'll second it.
Any other discussion? We'll vote. Mr. Rigsby?
Aye.
Mr. Foy?
Aye.
Mr. Landry?
Aye.
And I'm also aye.
Second thing I'd like to discuss, in the event the town hall's closed, of course, we have hourly staff that are paid hourly. So, one, they are gonna miss work. The implication there is we'd fall behind, you know, on some things that need to be done. And two, and quite frankly, equally as important to me, is that they're gonna miss pay. So, in an effort to accomplish 2 things, one, to make up on the work that's missed and to allow them to get the pay that they missed had they not been here. So I'm going to make a motion that permits hourly staff to work additional hours, including overtime hours. The amount earned for the additional hours worked should not exceed the amount that staff would have earned had town hall not been closed for that day. So that takes care of the work being done. That takes care of the employee's checkbook.
I'll second the motion. Is there a time limit that you want that made up by?
Depends how quick they want the money.
Okay.
Gotcha.
They may not want.
Which is,
Yeah, it's up to them.
well, it would probably need to be within the same pay period. Or,
at least fiscal year, but, yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't budget it by month, but,
right.
yeah, I mean,
Well, my concern would be if you go outside the week or the pay period that you're getting into, that time would be kind of this time and a half
yeah, so,
versus,
and that kind of goes with the second part of saying the amount earned for the additional hours worked should not exceed the amount earned had they worked. So it will take some calculator from staff to even that out. As long as the money's the same, the total,
okay.
what, I mean,
I
what am
mean,
I missing?
I'm just worried that, can we supersede employment law that says, you know, if they're working 60 hours, we've got to pay them overtime during that week regardless of what we want to do.
100%, absolutely. So I would say don't earn 60 hours, or don't work 60
You're
hours.
saying-
If you only missed 16 hours of work, if we were down 2 days, don't work 60 hours, because that's 20 hours of extra time. So that in itself is more than 16. But also, that 20 hours of extra time is coming at time and a half. So it needs to have kind of a balance.
Okay. I understand you're more worried about the dollar amount than you are the hours. As long as they don't exceed the dollar amount that they normally would have earned.
Yeah, I want any work that is missed, an opportunity for that to be caught up, and I'd like to make staff right by giving them that opportunity to earn the money that they missed.
So say they worked 40 hours the next week and they worked 1 hour of overtime. That
Yes,
1
sir.
hour of overtime would have to be paid at a higher rate, correct?
That's absolutely right. It'd be paid at time and a half.
That's all I wanted to be clear on, that we understood that it was gonna be paid at a higher rate.
Okay, so say we're closed Monday and we're closed for 8 hours.
Right?
They need to get the 8 hours back, or they need to work 4 hours or 6 hours at time and a half. I'm just trying to figure out how to make the math.
So,
Because if they do it that week, they can still work up to 40. But anytime after that, anything over 40, they're going to be paid more than
yes, sir.
the normal rate.
You're actually just gonna come out a little bit better when it's all said and done, and you don't have to work quite as much. So it's actually gonna be a benefit to you. Well, not to you, but.
If the hours, are overtime hours, certainly. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you guys want to do, if you'll just sit down and explain it to me, I'll be thrilled. So, because I don't know
Yeah.
how to direct them on this.
Yep.
So I don't think it'll be an issue.
I'll make you a spreadsheet.
That'll be great. One of the employees has said that he'll be here Monday regardless. So I don't think it'll be an issue for both, but one has certainly said they'll be here.
Okay, wonderful.
So,
Well, it wouldn't be no issue much anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it may be closed, and then in that event, he would not be here. And then that event, he would have the option to work extra hours to make up that time. And certainly that's the employee's right not to work those extra hours.
If it misses 15 hours, all you're gonna have to do is work 10, so that's what the math's gonna work out.
If you go past this week or past the pay period. If you do it within the pay period, it's just hour for hour.
okay.
So, all right, I'll second that and we'll vote on it and figure out the details.
Any other conversation?
Nah, we'll get it.
We're good? We'll work it out. Ready for a vote?
Aye.
Next speaker, Mr. Foy.
Nah.
Mr. Landry. And I'm also aye. That was 2 out of 3. You got it.
I do. Jim, how about you? You got something in mind?
So I'll be very straight and blunt. I say, is my proposal that we close Town Park, and I'm open for, since the time has kind of shifted, since my original plan was to close it at 5 o'clock today, but the precipitation time has shifted. So I would make a proposal that we close Town Park until further notice at 12 o'clock tomorrow. We authorize Robbie to come up here and do that, to lock the gate and post some sort of message on our social media that Town Park is closed until further notice.
I trust you've cleared this with Robbie coming in on a Saturday at noon when he may have had other plans.
He's shaking his head like this.
I was shaking it no, but I can cancel plans if I need to.
Well, I can come up here and lock the gate. If you just provide us the if you want to send an email out tonight, or the message out that Town Park will close at 12 tomorrow, and just make sure the lock and stuff is laid out, and I'll come up and lock it.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
Is anybody reserved anything at this point?
No, right now we're good. I
Now,
reached out to Parks
well,
and
one
Rec.
thing, let's put in the motion that Jim will decide when the park opens back up, so we don't have to have
A vote?
Okay.
yeah, so you decide, put that on, amend the motion.
Okay, and, so yes, the park will be closed until, till, I guess, the collective body decides that it's safe to open it back up.
No,
I don't
just-
wanna say
No.
that me, though.
Huh?
Hey, you gotta make a decision. Put it on somebody.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
gotta make a decision.
All right,
You can do it.
until I decide to open it back up.
There you go.
I just don't like the way that sounds.
Until the proper committee.
Seemed to work for the
What
mayor.
if I pass this week and they say, well, we never opened it back up?
Well, we won't be able to open it till the next meeting. It's okay.
It worked for the mayor.
Oh, boy.
Any discussion? Okay, we got the motion cleared and the second stands. Let's vote. Mr. Rigsby.
Aye.
Mr. Foy.
Aye.
Mr. Landry. And I am also aye. Okay, are we ready to move
No,
on?
I've got one thing too.
Okay,
Because this is gonna be an ice storm and with likely freezing rain, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there, you know, one of the town's favorite topics. If, for fallen trees, tree removal. Can't see this with a straight face.
I think we should put Tim Jones in charge of that.
And that's fine, he's not here, but I'm just saying,
I say do that.
that's, yeah, you know, what's the plan if we have down trees on the property of, I'm not talking about at the elementary school or their property, I'm talking about really just on common grounds in the park. I'm not talking about on the trail, if a tree passed over, falls over the trail, and it will, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, more common spaces over the walking trail. I am talking about the walking trail. I'm not talking about the nature trails. Trees falling on a nature trails makes it nature. But,
so you're talking about if a tree fell on the property, if it hit a structure, if it went across a driveway that needed immediate attention?
yeah, just immediate attention that presents, a hazard.
So my suggestion on that would be, I don't think we have very many trees that Dominique couldn't handle, at least to get it safely out of the way. We don't have any major oak trees or anything like that. So I would say, in that case, if you want to, since I'm already doing the park, you can authorize me to, contract Dominique to get a price on tree removal. And if it's over my spending authority, then we'll just go from there.
And what I wanted to do was establish that spending authority and not to exceed.
Would that come
I'm talking
under
about
separation?
24,000.
Let's just make sure one thing.
Here you
Let's-
go.
let's
Oh, here we
don't-
go.
Let's don't turn anybody loose for chainsaw until they give us a price of some type.
Right.
Because
Fully agree.
It can get out of hand.
So, I'm thinking about our current spending
No,
authority.
you're just, you're
You
just,
know, just to get cleared, back in operation, but yeah, if you wanna, unless it's just blocking a path or something, I don't see why we couldn't at least consult with each other, or at least get two people spending
Yeah.
authority and, make a.
well, this
reasonable
did
decision.
happen our first year, and you and I,
Yeah, we did it and we got it done for like
three trees for
$300.
500,
Yeah.
it was $500.
Yeah, that fourth tree was gonna put us at the 25,000 mark, but that third one, he left us right there at
You're
500.
talking about $24,400, not 25.
Get it right, let's get it right.
Yeah. What's the number? I mean,
Well, for one, keep the park closed, means trees fall back there
Yeah.
until we can get it done. And, there again, there's trees all over the woods. Somebody go out and get under a tree. I remember, well, ain't gonna go all there, but let's keep the gate closed. We could have something, I guess, fall out here, but,
yeah, and what I'm really concerned about most is trees that just present a hazard to the park. And taking care of that being able to take care of that before we meet again on February the 12th. So, and that's gonna involve some money that hopefully we don't have to touch, but I guess I'd like to see us encumber that tonight in the event that we need it.
Let's just go with, up to 2,000, just the number, because I have no idea what it would cost. But again, I don't think we have any really big trees, and Jimmy and I cut one down, you know, so I don't think we have much more bigger than that we couldn't get done easily. Let's just go with $2,000 for, and that should cover like any immediate safety needs, and then anything past that. If we have to call a special, if we have 8 trees down and it's gonna be $5,000, then we'll just have to call a special call meeting.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yep. Agreed. So putting that in motion form is to authorize up to $2,000 if needed for tree removal that presents a hazard to folks at the park, and with Jim Rigsby overseeing that.
And we have to have some sort of a price from them before you,
Yeah, absolutely.
don't. Tree gate,
Yes, 2,000 ain't gonna allow me to do too much tree gating, so,
yeah, I know, you can't get one big tree cut down for that.
I know. Well, I'm hoping they're already down, we just gotta basically, you know, move them off the path, is
Yeah.
kinda what I envision, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a
No.
motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion? We'll vote. Mr. Rigsby,
Aye.
Mr. Foy,
Aye.
Mr. Landry. And I am also aye.
All righty.
We good there?
Is that it?
All right.
Nice.
We come to item number 8, public comments from the floor. Do we have any others that would like to speak at this time? There being none, we'll move on to item number 9, council comments. And we'll start with Mr. Rigsby. You have anything, sir?
No, other than just everybody be safe, this is, could be an epic event that we're not prepared for, so hopefully, everybody be safe and we'll get through this shortly.
Thank you to staff, on top of, for everything, you guys have done in preparation for this storm. I know that it's been a busy week for y'all, on top of, just your normal cadence of, work. So big thanks, to that. Thanks, not only to my colleagues, but also everyone here, to Chuck for being here on a Friday night. Certainly an odd time to have a meeting, but I think it was an appropriate time to have a meeting before this storm. And hats off to our insurance man, T. Man, you just saved $2,000, got better insurance, and improved the premium for the employees. So, win-win-win. So thank you for that, and thank you all.
Well, plus we met a deadline that we might have slipped up on if we wasn't careful.
Yeah.
Good Lord gives us a snowstorm, we're gonna appreciate the summer before this is over. Everybody be complaining, but, we'll appreciate the warm weather.
That's right.
Cold weather will do that. Everybody be careful and be safe.
Yep, and I too would like to express my appreciation for all of y'all coming out. I know Friday nights are not a good meeting night. Certainly not for a group meeting. Maybe a date night or something would be good. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for participating. And be safe, be careful, and be smart.
Okay.
Okay, with that, we'll move along to number 10, item number 10, which will be a closed session. So I make a motion for the town council to enter into a closed session in accordance with North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11A and 3. The purpose of this closed session is to consult with an attorney employed or retained by the public body in order to preserve the attorney-client privilege between the attorney and the public body, which privilege is hereby acknowledged.
Second.
Any discussion? Mr. Rigsby.
Aye.
Mr. Foy.
Aye.
Mr. Landreth.
Aye.
And I am also aye. And we will go to closed session.
That's the
We gotta go to the Waffle House after this.
Waffle House.
Dangerous place.
Where's the Waffle House?
goes out.
Don't grow corn in the winter.
Throw me off council, you keep me.
No,
All you do is hand the pizza, and I paid for the pizza, and you're eating it, Julia.
Oh, man.
okay. All right, thank you for your patience. Make a motion here to re-enter back into the open session, and it is 8:55 PM. Do you have a second?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Huh?
Okey dokey. We do have, down to, item 11 here. We do have, consideration of actions for acquisition of easements on Coldwater Road water lines.
Mr. Mayor, I have a motion. I'd like to authorize the town of Stokesdale to acquire the easement located at 8545 Blues Creek Road. The town would pay $1,151, and the money would come from the Coldwater Waterline Project using the Guilford County ARPA money.
And I will second that.
And you're
Any discuss-
directing Ms. Thacker to disperse funds for that amount?
I am.
Okay.
I'll still second it. Any discussion? Mr. Rigsby.
Aye.
Mr. Foy.
Aye.
Mr. Landrith.
Huh?
And I am also aye.
Mr. Mayor, I have one more motion.
Okay, thank you,
Regarding
Mr.
the
Foy.
subject matter, I believe you guys have resolution R 2026-01 in front of you. And I will just, to read the resolution, I won't read it all out loud, but I will get to the part, I'll make a motion that we adopt the resolution R 2026-01 that reads, now therefore be it resolved by the town council of the town of Stokesdale that pursuant to chapter 40A of the North Carolina General Statutes, the town attorney is hereby authorized to institute condemnation proceedings to acquire said portions of the property, and the finance officer is hereby authorized to issue a draft in the amount of $6,614 to the clerk of the Superior Court of Guilford County as compensation to the owner of 8601 Blues Creek Road in Stokesdale, North Carolina, designated as Guilford County Parcel 167114.
I'll second the motion.
Very good. Any discussion? Mr. Rigsby.
Aye.
Mr. Foy.
Aye.
Mr. Landrith.
This is one vote I don't like. I don't like taking. Maybe something will come up.
And I am also aye. Any other recommendations under this item?
Not for this subject matter.
Okay. Item number 12, consideration of settlement of claims involving the town of Stokesdale.
This is NAG, the water,
Water tampering.
and the HOA,
And the refund.
both of them.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna make a motion to accept a $1,000 settlement from NAG Infrastructure LLC related to unauthorized tampering with a fire hydrant and taking water without paying for it.
Second motion.
Okay. Call for question. Mr. Rigsby.
Aye.
Mr. Foy. Mr. Landry.
Aye.
And I am also aye.
I've got an additional motion. I'd like to make a motion that we refund developer Paul Holst and the Coldwater HOA in the amount of $2,229.76 due to an overcharge, and to authorize the finance officer to debit water sales from the Water Enterprise Fund.
I'll second.
Okay.
You want to take it?
No. Go ahead.
I'll second it.
Is that, you said to Mr. Holtz and is,
I guess it would actually be payable to the Coldwater HOA. I think that's who the account,
Is that right? Okay, so just to clarify, my motion is to remove the individual name out of it and to replace that with the Coldwater HOA.
And I'll still second that. Ready for a vote? Mr. Rigsby?
Aye.
Mr. Foy?
Aye.
Mr. Landry?
aye?
And I am also aye. Okay, number 13 is any other closed session business. Anybody have any other comments? Anything to discuss? Okay, we'll move on to announcements. Let's see, February the 10th, 2026 is the regular scheduled town board of adjustment meeting. That has been canceled. On February the 12th, regular town council meeting is scheduled for 7:00 PM in this room. Do I have a motion for adjournment?
You do, sir.
Second?
Mr. Rigsby?
Aye.
Mr. Foy?
Aye.
Mr. Landry?
Aye?
And I am also aye.
All right. You wanna take my place?
Have a good night.
all right. Trying to stay home.